All right. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining. Those of you that are live, always, the amazing Miss Dakota in Las Vegas and Miss Tara and Miss Alaska. I appreciate both you ladies always doing your due diligence with checking in live. So I apologize. We have somebody else joining us. Oh my goodness. Natalia, are you there? Natalia?
Ooh.
Okay. Well, you guys, hopefully she'll pop on.
She'll
You guys,
pop it.
you can see her. She's one of our newest consultants. I haven't gotten a chance to welcome her into our unit yet. She lives here in Southern California. So those of you that are watching live or watching the playback, I'm so sorry. For some reason, my video on my laptop, I cannot get to work. So you get to look at this is my director picture. So there you go. That's what you get to see.
Hello.
So I'm going to mute you other ladies really quickly. Just some really quick announcements. This one's huge. If you have not checked out your Mary Kay in Touch, there's some news that has just popped up. It's really exciting news. You'll also receive an email. So I'm just going to read quickly through this. It says, "Dear Mary Kay family, no matter where you are in the world, I hope you and your loved ones are safe and healthy. Though we are facing extraordinary challenges during the coronavirus global pandemic, the world is finding ways to adjust with little or no warning. And though the uncertainty is unsettling, the optimism is inspiring. In all my years at Mary Kay, I have many memories of how the company has demonstrated perseverance, courage, and determination. Today, we make a new memory. I'm witnessing the Mary Kay family, Salesforce employees, march in solidarity to preserve together against the realities of the corona crisis. The world has reached out and asked for help. In true Mary Kay fashion, we've stepped up to answer the call. When the Food and Drug Administration recently announced alternative guidelines for producing hand sanitizer, our research and development and manufacturing teams met confidentially to discuss the possibility of mass production. We knew we had the capabilities and we knew we wanted to help. After all, that's the core of who we are. Earlier this week, government officials reached out to Mary Kay about producing hand sanitizer. Our response? Absolutely, we will. Mary Kay employees have moved into swift action and preparations have begun. From procuring raw materials and determining packaging availability on hand to preparing the manufacturing production lines and ensuring shipping, we've been hard at work. Our timeline is aggressive. We have been targeted production to begin April 1st and distribution to begin April 3rd. The first batch of hand sanitizer products will immediately go to the front lines. We're working closely with the Baylor Scott and White Dallas Foundation, who supports the Baylor healthcare systems to donate the hand sanitizer products. Baylor Scott and White is the largest not-for-profit healthcare system in Texas and one of the largest in the United States. It includes 50 hospitals, more than 800 patient care sites, and 7,500 active physicians. This is just the latest display of our company's heart. Across the Mary Kay family, people are rolling up their sleeves to face this challenge head on. Here's what else is going on. You may have heard that Dallas County, which our headquarters building, the Mary Kay building, is located, has been issued a shelter-in-place order. As I mentioned previously, we are prepared to adjust. Over 50% of employees are able to work from home. Our R3, which is our manufacturing facility, and Southwest Distribution Center will remain operational. Last month, we ramped up production at our R3 manufacturing facility to ensure branches are well stocked with products in highest demand. With 3 of our 5 branches closed, we rerouted inbound inventory to open branches. We ask for patience and understanding as it may take longer to ship orders and rebalance the inventory at the 2 open branches, and call times may be longer. No, we are here to serve. Around the world, Mary Kay regions and markets made the decision to cancel career conferences and other large gatherings as the health and safety of our independent sales force is top priority. Adjusting to the realities of working during the corona crisis is fluid, but I want to assure you that the Mary Kay leadership team is prepared to meet these challenges and is acting swiftly to do what is necessary to safely maintain the business. All this is possible because of you, the independent sales force, and our employees. Please know we will send updates as we make decisions that might impact you. The work being done by our employees to keep things running is nothing short of phenomenal. The stories of ingenuity and resilience about our support to our customers, each other, and keeping our businesses running is the perfect blend of fortitude, generosity, and compassion. The Mary Kay family is united. Our working environment, like everyone else who has been impacted, may have changed a bit for the foreseeable future, but we remain on duty and open for business. We appreciate your cooperation as patience as we negotiate this transition. Stay healthy and safe. David Howell, Chairman and a Chief Executive Officer of Mary Kay. So you guys can find that on Mary Kay in Touch. They're also going to be emailing that to you. But how awesome, right? As a company, we're stepping up. We're making hand sanitizer to donate it. And the fact that that's really great news, you guys, that our manufacturing facility located in Texas is not shutting down. The government has deemed it an essential business. So we'll remain open. They're going to continue to produce products. But again, just keep that in mind that 2 out of our 5 distribution centers will remain open, but products is going to take a little bit longer. I've been making sure to communicate that with my customers. They understand during this difficult time because of that. Okay. So I think that's really awesome. It says lots of our company. So that was the biggest announcements I wanted to share with you ladies, and kind of just wanted to dive into this. So if you have not been doing virtual pampering sessions, thanks, Dakota. If you haven't been doing virtual pampering sessions, you guys, you absolutely should. You absolutely should. I was supposed to have one today. She needed to reschedule, but literally, if I pulled up my calendar right now, I want to say a 5 or 6 tomorrow. Some of them are singular. I do have my first one that we're going to do through Zoom, because there's 5 girls and they're from 3 different states. So I'll have Las Vegas joining in. I'll have New York and California all joining in at the same time. And I think this is just a really great opportunity for us in our business. I mean, think about it. I mean, even the 2 ladies that are joined right now, you know, Dakota, you live in Las Vegas. I know you have family in New Mexico. And then Miss Tara, I know that, you know, you live in Alaska and you have family in Southern California. And just in that perspective, what you 2 can do in your business because of the virtual pampering session. And I think it's one of those things. It's funny, I never thought I would have the honor. I've been training for our area on how to hold virtual pampering sessions. And I'm like, what? Who, me? So if you missed Monday's Motivational Monday with Crystal Trojanowski, she interviewed me. The link has been posted. Make sure you take the time to check that out. Lots of really valuable information on there. The biggest advice I can give you is just do it. Just do it. Don't overthink it. You know, I even shared on Monday on that meeting, you know, I don't have a printer at home. You know, there's challenges I'm working through. So I wanted to print out like a closing sheet and put it in the goodie bag. And I'm like, you know what? I have everybody's number. I've just been texting it to them. I texted to them while we're doing the pampering session, you know, when we're going over deals and discounts. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and text you all the closing sheet. I send them the starter kit. And then we just go through it. It's that simple. But I think this is a really great opportunity. People are excited to hold pampering sessions virtually because they miss their friends, they miss their family. Like, people are going stir crazy, being in quarantine. It doesn't have to be multiple people, you know, just start doing one by one, you know, just doing one-on-ones. But the biggest advice I can give to you ladies is just start, because, you know, we're already a week into this. And it, you know, it takes time. It takes time to put the packages together and ship them out. And the longer you wait, the longer you're delaying this. And I think even once we go back to some normalcy, I think this is a really great opportunity to kind of be able to offer this. And the more you do it, the more you're going to get more comfortable and confident with what you're doing. And don't forget to reach out to those customers for reorders. You know, customers are still ordering. And don't forget to reach out to people that you've already facial, like, hey girl, I know it's a crazy time. I was thinking of you. I just wanted to follow up with you and see, you know, if you were in need of anything, or maybe just offer them like, hey, you know, just throwing it out there. If, you know, you get bored, and that was a cute picture, Dakota. If you're bored and you want to have some friend time, like, let me know. You know, and even thinking outside the box to you guys, like, I love bouncing ideas off of you ladies. So if you are like in a rut and want to figure out how to like continue to work your business, you guys know I'm willing to work with you and make that happen. But make sure you're going live on your Facebook pages. Like, I posted about our satin hands and people love it. You know, right now is like the greatest time to talk about the satin hands, because man, our poor healthcare professionals and even people that are still working are having to wash their hands so much. Hand sanitizer is so harsh on their hands. I mean, like, just do a video and talk about it. And then I even did a video on how to make handmade sanitizer with using our Mary Kay products. You know, that though I had to put on there, like, Mary Kay didn't approve it, just because, you know, God forbid somebody comes on and says it doesn't kill X, Y, and Z bacteria or something, you know, like, I can't hold Mary Kay liable, right? So I put tonight that the product feature was going to be the satin hands. Unfortunately, I can't get the video to work for me. So you guys know the satin hands. If you don't, use it because it's absolutely amazing. Do a video about it because I guarantee you people are looking for stuff like that right now. And I know that you think people are just sitting at home and just want to unplug from the world, but that's so far from the truth, you guys. People are missing the connection with others. And the women that I have done the virtual pampering sessions from or with have been so grateful for me doing it, and are so, like, the ones I have coming up are so excited to be able to connect with their friends. They're like, oh my gosh, I so need this. I'm so, like, tired of being cooped up. And do, like, you know, every couple of days, do a product feature, you know, go on there. I know it's out of the comfort zone, but do more videos, talk about the skincare you're currently using, the benefits of the skincare, you know, all sorts of things. Like, there's so many opportunities, you guys, right now, because, you know, a lot of us are home. I know, Dakota, that's not the case with you. You're still working. And I know, Miss Tara, you're still working as well. But, you know, in between you guys working, you know, just jump on and do a quick video and definitely take advantage, you guys. Like, our area is so awesome. We have so many virtual events that we've already done, some coming up. I've been posting about it. Please make sure you share, you get people to watch. There's one coming up tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I highly recommend you watching this or watching the playback, because it's going to talk about shaking up your makeup bag. And that's a great opportunity for you ladies to book a second appointment or use that as an option with your current customers. Like, hey girl, let's do a shake up your makeup bag and, like, just take a look at what you have and how I can further help you. So I don't want this to go much longer tonight because I want to be respectful of the 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time virtual event that's going on tonight with Rachel Bond. But I am going to unmute you, Miss Dakota and Miss Tara, and see what questions maybe I can answer for you ladies in terms of just anything, like, about the virtual pampering sessions. Like, what can I answer for you ladies? And Dakota's typing.
So I think the only question I have is more of a timing question. I know we've kind of talked about it, but I think I'm still, because my mom wants to do one because she's stuck at home with my grandma. And so I'm mailing them the rest of their product because she was supposed to come and she was supposed to pick it up, but she didn't come because, you know, they couldn't leave the house. So, so I'm just going to mail her stuff, but I was going to do I said, Mom, do you want to do a pampering session since you guys have nothing better to do anyway? And she's like, yeah, I'd love to. She's like, when? I was like, let me know when your stuff gets there because I haven't mailed it yet. So I don't know. I guess that's my question, is timing wise, how, because I know you said mail it on one day and then give it a couple days.
No, it's a great question. So typically, rule of thumb, what I've been finding is it's taking 2 to 3 business days for the person to get it. If it's more local to you, it'll be about 2 days. If it's a little bit further, like I had to send a package to New York, it's taking 3 business days. So what I've been doing is I've just been giving it 3 days. So, like, I sent out some packages today. Before I sent them out, I actually contacted those people yesterday and said, hey, before I mail out your package, these are the dates I have available. So I would do dates after those 3 days and just give them specific time, just like you're booking a regular appointment over the phone. Like, this is what I have available. But this is honestly my big rule of thumb. I'm not sending out packages until I have a confirmed date and time. Like, don't do that. Don't send out anything until you have a confirmed date and time, because we know what could happen. They're not going to book, right?
Yeah.
So that would be what I would say. And then, they've been averaging, I would say, about an hour. Because here's the cool thing, even if, like, I've had several people wanting to do the dual mask, or which is the charcoal mask and renewing gel mask, or even if you're having them try more products where it has to sit for a while, like the Revealing Radiance pill, which is about 10 minutes, or they just want to do a charcoal mask, right? That's about 20 minutes. then that's where you can kind of sprinkle in like, okay, well, let me give you a quick snapshot of who I am while this is sitting on your face for a bit, and just have like a very fluid, like transparent conversation. Like you're talking to your friend, like, hey, so where do you work? What do you do for a living? How are you coping with staying home with the coronavirus issues? Even yesterday, the pampering session with them, they did the Hydra pampering session, which there's a lot of products with that. And I just had conversations with them while the products were sitting, like, what are you currently using on your skin? Like incorporating the stuff that, we usually do like at the end or the beginning, but just kind of like sprinkling it in throughout. So it's not just that awkward silence for 20 minutes. Does that kind of help you, Dakota?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
I think I'm good.
Okay. And then Miss Tara, do you have any questions for me?
I'm a rebel without a cause, and I'm not doing virtual bookings yet, but I am doing in-home skincare with coworkers again.
Okay.
So those of us that are not quarantined due to work, we are doing a non-quarantine party, and we're going to have a skincare party.
Okay. No, and there's nothing wrong with that. I tell your daughter's so cute. Hi, sweetheart. Hi.
Now she's hiding.
She's so cute. Oh my gosh. So yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, honestly, it's a little different for us, here in Southern California, we're on quarantine. Las Vegas is on quarantine, and they're like really strict with it. I know there's some cities here in Southern California, because of people not adhering to the guidelines, they actually like have curfews in place now, and they have like cops roaming the streets, and if you're caught, it's actually a misdemeanor with a fine. So I know like there's certain areas that have gotten very strict, but it's a little different for you there, and that's fine. It's not about being a rebel without a cause. Like it's different right now, and I even had someone who was very adamant on Sunday, they still wanted to keep their appointment. I'm like, I really, I can't. Like I'm trying to stick with the guidelines, per the state mandate. And, I know you're comfortable, but, we really should stick with what they're telling us, sort of thing. So no, there's nothing wrong with that. There may come a time where you have to switch gears and do more virtual. Or, like I said, it's an opportunity for you, knowing that you have family and friends back in Southern California, as another option to kind of work your business a little differently, knowing that you're so far from a lot of the people too. So what I am planning to do, ladies, I do, like I said, have my first Zoom virtual pampering session tomorrow night. I am going to plan on recording it, and then I will post the playback for it. So I will offer that to you ladies. But again, my biggest advice to you guys is just do it. It's like a Band-Aid. Just don't overthink it. And that was one of the things I've noticed. Like I've had several sales directors reaching out to me in the last couple days, and that's the biggest thing I can tell with people is they're overthinking it. I'm like, look, just put the samples in the bag, put them in the mail, you'll figure it out, right? Like, I've only done 4. There's a couple mistakes I've run into, and I'm like, okay, the next time I do this, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. You'll figure it out, right? It's just like holding a pampering session in person, just having to switch gears and do it more virtually. And I feel like things are starting to slowly calm down. Hopefully it'll continue that way, and we'll get back to a place of normalcy. But even once everything is said and done, I do feel like virtual pampering sessions are going to be something that a lot of people are still going to want to partake in, just because of, all of this happening. I think it's going to be, your daughter's giving you bunny ears. That was cute. I just think this is a really great opportunity. Like I said, if you end up having someone, or you get a referral in a different state, you can offer this as a means to still do the pampering session without having to drive super far to take care of it. So, well, I appreciate you ladies joining. Please make sure you take advantage of the virtual pampering sessions, or the virtual, events that our area is putting on. If you're able to jump on at 7 o'clock, please do so. Show some love to Rachel Bond, because it's going to be an amazing event. She's absolutely incredible. If you can't watch live, then make sure you watch the playback. But I appreciate you ladies so much for joining me live, like always. You guys are super adorable. I love you girls. Dakota, I will call you is 8 o'clock okay with you?
Yeah, 8's good.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Sorry I couldn't get my video to work, but I will talk to you all soon.
Sounds good.
Bye.
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 Bye.